Welcome. Welcome to the Jenna Em Channel. Today we have another awesome Pokemon Sun and Moon deck for you. Today it's the Lunala GX / Tauros deck. Look at Lunala GX. It has a whopping 250 HP. It's a stage 2 card. It's psychic. However, there's a twist. It is weak to dark type, not weak to its own type as usual. Its resistance is to fighting type. It has a retreat cost of 2, and look at this. Its ability is Psychic Transfer. As often as you like during your turn, before your attack, you may move a psychic energy from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. Awesome, right? And for 4 energies, it does Moongeist Beam, and it does 120 damage. But look, there's a catch. The defending Pokemon can't be healed during your opponent's next turn. Awesome, right? And here it is, its GX attack called Lunar Fall GX for 3 energies. Knock out one of your opponent's basic Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon GX. Now I like this a great deal. The only catch here is it has to be a basic. It cannot be an evolution Pokemon, a stage 1 or stage 2, or this attack does nothing. So do keep this in mind if you're going to build a Lunala GX deck. So let's see what else we have. We've got Cosmoem, which is the stage 1 evolution of Lunala GX, and here's a fun fact. It also evolves to Solgaleo GX. Its HP is 90. It's a psychic type. It's weak to itself. Its retreat cost is very hefty with 3 energies. For 1 energy, it does teleport. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Here we go. Here's Cosmog, where it all begins with a basic. Its HP is 60. It's psychic. It's weak to itself. Its retreat cost is only 1 energy. And for 1 energy, it does Dust Gathering. It draws a card. Here's Taurus GX, and quite honestly, I do not believe this deck could exist without a card like Taurus GX in it. So take a look at Taurus GX. I've used it before in another deck. It does 180 HP. It is a normal type. For 2 energies, it does Rage. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. It does 20 plus. For 2 energies, it does Horn Attack for 60 damage. And here is the GX attack called Mad Bull GX for 2 energies. It does 30 times. This attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And as I've mentioned before, you can only use 1 GX attack per game. So it doesn't matter which one you use, either the Lunala attack or the Taurus attack. You can only use 1 GX attack, so choose it wisely. It is weak to fighting type. Its retreat cost is 3 energies. And I wanted to point out, if your opponent puts no damage counters on you, you only can use Horn Attack. Rage will do like next to nothing, and Mad Bull GX will do nothing at all. So that's something to keep in mind. So here's Skarmory. I put it in for luck. It really plays no part in this deck at all. If you're building the same deck, maybe put in a 3rd Taurus GX. I'm just crazy about Skarmory, and if you see me play Pokemon TCGO, you'll see a bunch of Skarmorys all the time. Lucky deck. Here's what I have in terms of trainer cards. I have a Nest Ball, Rare Candy, Max Elixir, Escape Rope, Timer Ball, Professor's Letter, Evisoda, Chaos Tower, and the way it goes is you choose which way you point this card. If you point this card this way facing you, you cannot be asleep or paralyzed. Or if you turn the card and you flip it facing you this way, you cannot be poisoned or confused. So choose carefully which way you're going to face this card. Skyla, Wally. This helps me hyper evolve. Even on my first turn, I can evolve from a basic to a stage 1 Pokemon. So keep this in mind. He's very useful to have in a deck. Great supporter for sure. Here's Lysander, Fighting Fury Belt. And now we're on to energies. I've just put in 20 psychic energies. I know a lot of people would put in less. I didn't put in any special energies because Lunala uses only psychic energies. Then Taurus uses any kind of energies but cannot use special psychic energies. So that is why. So let's find an opponent now, shall we? All right. Game on. And we're matched up right away. It's Swag Ninja Dad with a grass and normal type deck. So good luck, Swag Ninja Dad. Have fun. He's calling the coin flip. I'm going to say hello. Hello. Swag Ninja Dad gets to go first. Oh, he says hi back. Great. Okay. We've got 2 Cosmogs. We have an Evisoda, 2 Max Elixirs, 1 Professor's Letter, and 1 Timer Ball. So I think it's a good start because I can really power up one of the Cosmogs that I'm going to put on my bench, and the other one can be powered up using Professor's Letters. So we got the Max Elixir and Professor's Letter working together. This is going to be good. I feel it. Plus the Timer Ball. Everything's coming up roses for sure. So Swag Ninja Dad has put out a starting Pokemon and 1 on the bench, 2 on his bench. It's our turn. We're going to put a Cosmog on the bench as well. Here come our prize cards and Swag Ninja Dad's. Okay, look, he's got a Heracross EX with Guard Press and Giga Power. And he also has Venusaur EX. And he's got Genesect. Looks good. And of course, one of my favorite attacks, Call for Family there. Pretty cool. So what does Guard Press do? During your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 20, so it does 40 and it reduces damage by 20. And Giga Power is 80 plus. You may do 40 more damage if you do this Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. All right. Let's use Max Elixir right now to search the top 6 cards of our deck for an energy. I find one. It goes to that Cosmog. We can do it again. And cross your fingers again. Oh, there's another one. There we go. Perfect. We can go and power up that Cosmog right now. I don't know if he has the end card, so I'm hesitant to use Timer Ball or to use Professor's Letter right now. So why don't we just gather some dust and do dust gathering and draw a card. And it's Skyla. I have a feeling I can use Skyla to look for some rare candy and hope with... I'm going to have to start with Timer Ball first. Okay, Giovanni's Scheme, so it's going to... Oh, he knocked me out. Ah. Okay, then I have to do this. Here we go. I'm going to attach another energy. I need to use the Timer Ball first and just hope for at least 1 heads. Okay, let's hope for heads. Heads, 1 heads. Oh, thank goodness we got both. I'm going to take 1 Cosmoman and 1 Lunala GX. I'm going to bring them into my hand. And now Skyla has to give me some rare candy. Rare candy, please. Hungry for some rare candy. Thanks, Skyla. That was awesome. I have a feeling that I have a GX attack coming on. Let's use a rare candy on Cosmog over here. And I'm ready to do a GX Evolution! Oh, that was awesome. It's Lunala GX. Not a moment too soon. We have to do Lunar Fall GX. Let's go and do it. Otherwise, it's going to get too powerful. And let's go and just try to get some energies out. Here's 2 psychic energies we pull out using Professor's Letter. All right, so my choices are only to do Lunar Fall GX, and let's go and do it. Knock out one of your opponent's basic Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon GX. Let's do our GX attack, and we'll do it to Heracross EX before it Mega Evolves to Mega Heracross. There we go, 170 damage counters, and we get 2 prize cards with our Genesect sleeves. It's a Nest Ball and a Cosmoman. And you can see our GX counter has been flipped. And we're head-to-head with Genesect with Call for Family and Jet Impact for 80 plus. I really am glad I have a Nest Ball here to pull out my Tauros. There we go. Over there, I see Rayquaza EX getting powered up. It does, oh, look at this though, but take a look. Intensifying Burn. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, it does 50 more damage, except I'm a GX, so it does only 10 plus. What a shame. I'm going to attach another Psychic Energy to Lunala GX. And in the meantime, let's use our Nest Ball and bring out a Raging Tauros GX. Rage, Horn Attack, and Mad Bull GX can all be ours, except we've already used our GX attack, so we cannot do Taurus's Mad Bull GX attack. There we go, straight to the bench and looking good. Okay, we're head-to-head with Genesect, and if we do Moongeist Beam, the defending Pokemon can't be healed during your opponent's next turn. I don't have to worry about healing poor Genesect. I'm just going to KO Genesect. Sorry, Swag Ninja Dad. I really do like Genesect quite a lot. I also like Red Genesect very, very much. And it's another Lunala GX that we take as our prize card. Who's going to come head-to-head? We've got a Venusaur EX. We've got Rayquaza EX, which can do Dragon Pulse. Here goes a hard charm. We're going to get 100 damage to us. And it's Professor Kooky. I hope I pronounced it right. I don't think it's Cookie. He gets to draw 2 cards. And it does 20 more damage. Okay. And he drew another Venusaur EX. Okay. I have to think about this right now, because I'm pretty badly damaged, right? So I'm going to go and attach an energy to Taurus GX. I've got 2 Cosmomans and 1 Lunala and 1 Lysander. Now, right now, what I could do is I could go and switch in Venusaur EX. There's no point taking a swipe at Rayquaza EX. I think it would be to my advantage to go and swap it out and bring out one of the Venusaurs and do 120 damage. There we go. Now we can do Moongeist Beam. Do 120 damage there to Venusaur EX. And sorry, Venusaur EX fans, it seems that Swag Ninja Dad has a lot of cool cards. Quite a few that I like, and quite a few that I use in my own decks. Do you have a switch card? He's going to power up his other Venusaur EX. Shauna, shuffle your deck. Sorry, shuffle your hand in your deck and draw 5 new cards. Here comes Swag Ninja Dad's 5 new cards. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's Sceptile EX with agility and strong slash. I'm going to go and take out some energy cards right now using Professor's Letter. Let's go and attach one to Tauros. Let's see, how much do I need to retreat this? I'm wondering if I should retreat. Okay, I think I'm going to retreat right now and bring out Tauros. Why I'm thinking that I'm going to retreat and bring out Tauros is because I can use 60 Horn Attack to go knock out Venusaur EX and KO that card. And then when Rayquaza EX strikes me, I can do Rage or something similar. Okay, let's go and do it. Let's do Horn Attack and say goodbye to Venusaur EX. Sorry, Venusaur EX fans. As I said, I'm a big fan of Venusaur EX as well. 2 more prize cards. Swag Ninja Dad needs to draw 5 more prize cards. We've got some energies here. We have a Rare Candy. We've got Evisoda, Escape Rope, Lunala GX, 2 Cosmomans. Swag Ninja Dad has 5 cards in his hand. On his bench, Venusaur EX and Sceptile EX. He's using Tierno to draw 3 cards. And we're head-to-head with Rayquaza EX, which can do Dragon Pulse for 100. He's going to power up Sceptile EX right now. Here comes Dragon Pulse. In the meantime, I'm going to get Lunala GX ready. I can use an Escape Rope and bring in Lunala GX, but there's no point at this moment. What I can do here is Horn Attack is not going to do as much as Rage. It does 20 plus I think it does 120 if I'm right. 20, this attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So it should do 120. So let's go and rage. It's Taurus GX, head to head with Rayquaza EX. Rage! 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 120 it did, but it was he has a hard charm on, so that decreases the damage for sure by 20. And in the meantime, he's powering up Venusaur EX. There's Sceptile EX with 1 Grass-type energy, and the other Sceptile EX with nothing. Steven, search your deck for an energy card and a supporter. It's Lysander, and it is a Grass-type energy, but he cannot use that supporter card on this turn. It's going to be too late for him. But good thinking anyway, Swag Ninja Dad. You've been a lot of fun to play. Poor Tauros GX has been knocked out. But now it's our turn to use Lunala GX to finish the job and to kiss Rayquaza EX goodbye. It's Lunala GX head-to-head with Rayquaza EX. I'm going to take a moment to put Taurus GX onto my bench. Let's go and attach our last energy. And goodbye, Swag Ninja Dad. And thanks for playing us. It's Moongeist Beam, 120, or actually 100 damage with his hard charm. And it's KO. And we win. That was a lot of fun. Swag Ninja Dad was a lot of fun to play, and I loved his cards. I liked how he played to the end no matter what. That shows really good attitude and good sportsmanship. All right, so we won a prize box and 3 coins. We win 2 tournament tickets. So let's see. Mystery box 1, bonus wheel reward 3. What a game, I'm telling you. Ooh, what did we win? We've started a new rewards ladder. We won 25 coins. This is what you can win on the ladder. It's Jolteon. And you can win an Eevee. And these are Team Plasma cards. Let's see, over here you can win an Electrode with Magnetic Draw. And also Voltorb. You can also win a Pokemon Sun and Moon pack. And the EX that you can win is a Thundurus EX. It's a Team Plasma card again with Raid and Knuckle and Thunderous Noise. So what did you think of the Lunala GX deck? I had a lot of fun playing Swag Ninja Dad. He had a great deck, and I had a great time playing with this new Pokemon Sun and Moon deck. Of course, you have to keep in mind if you do not come head-to-head with the basic Pokemon to knock out, you can never use Lunar Fall GX. And also, if you don't use Max Elixir when you have a benched basic Pokemon, this is going to be useless as well. But I had a great time playing, and I'd love to hear in the comments below what you thought of this deck. In the meantime, I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, would you take a moment to give us a thumbs up? We really value every time you give us a thumbs up, leave a kind or supportive comment below, or press the subscribe button at the bottom right. It really helps our small channel grow, and we really do appreciate each and every one of you. We read your comments all the time, and we do want to make content that you enjoy watching, so as usual, let us know. Should we continue playing these Pokemon TCGO battles, that's Pokemon trading card game, online battles every single Monday? If you say yes or just vote with a thumbs up, we'll continue making these battles because there's just so much fun, and we have so many more decks that we're going to be building, and we continue to build every single week. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and bye.